Hello everyone, welcome back to Analytical Mahesh. My name is Mahesh Tadish and today we are going to learn Common Table Expression or CTE. If you ever found yourself wrestling with complex queries or wondering how to make your SQL code more readable and modular, so you are in the right place. In this video, we will simplify CTEs, explore their syntax and understand their benefits and walk through some practical examples. Let's get started. Common table expressions are like handy assistants in SQL, helping you make sense of complex data puzzles by breaking them down into simpler or more manageable pieces. Think of a CT like a virtual table that you create temporarily to help you with your SQL queries. Imagine you have a big puzzles or a complex query with many pieces. A CT help you break down the puzzles into smaller or more understandable pieces. You can tell SQL to create a special table, the CTE, for a specific part of your data, and you can then use this table in your main query, making it easier to manage an understandable form. A CTE is temporarily named result set created from simple select statement, and we can define CTE by adding with clause before select, insert, update, delete or merge statement. The with clause can include one or more CTEs separated by commas. We can use multiple CTEs in one query with clause. If we talk about the syntax, first you give your CT temporary table name and define what data columns you want in it, and then use the select statement to fill up this table with the data you need. Now let's quickly understand this query. Here the name of this city is sales city and the city query is select salesperson ID, sales order ID, year order date as sales year from table 1. The city start with the with keyword. After with you specify the name of your city, then the content of query in parentheses, or we can say moon bracket. The main query comes after the closing parenthesis and refers to the city. Here the main query, also known as the outer query, is select salesperson ID, count sales order ID as total sales and sales year from your sales city. Group by sales year salesperson ID and order by salesperson ID sales year. So this is how we write CT query. Maybe the syntax seems a bit hard, but don't worry. It will become more clear when we see further examples. So this is my SQL workbench, and firstly let me show you tables which we are going to use. Select all from customers. So here we can see we have all the customers detail, customer city, all the customer details we have here, and 91 rows we have in this table. And our second table is orders table, where we have all the order related details. Now we will see some examples of CT. This is the syntax body I have written here. First syntax will start from with clause. Then we will define the CT name here. Then we will write alias as. After that in parentheses we will write CT query. After in this CT query, virtual table will be created in my CT, and after the parentheses we will write a main outer query. Now let's see a simple example of CT. First of all we will write CT inner query. I will simply paste here. So what I write in this query, select all from customer table and window function on order ID and alias as total orders. Let's run this query. And see what results we get. So we have all the columns from customer table and total orders. Now from this table I want only customer ID and total orders. So here we will use CT. I write in select statement all from customers table and then write a window function and give alias total orders, and I join two table with common column customer ID. Now close this query in parentheses and write with CT as this inner query result will store in this virtual table CT. You can give any name, this is completely up to you. Then we will write main outer query in select statement. Customer ID total orders we want. From what we name this table CT, so from CTE I need total orders by customer ID and total orders by in descending order. Let's run this query. Here we can see we have all the customers by total orders. So this inner query is temporary data stored in a virtual table CTE. If I run this outer query, then it will throw error. See, this table doesn't exist because this CTE table is creating because of this with clause. Now let's see an advanced example of CTE. I will simply paste here. I will quickly explain this query. In CTE definition, I have mentioned that we can use multiple CTE with the help of with clause. But the only difference is after this parenthesis, we have to simply write comma, and you can write one more CTE and store multiple temporary tables. So here my first table is CTE1 and second table is CTE2. So what I need is customer ID, total orders, which is stored in CTE1, and product name category ID, which is stored in CTE2. Now let's run this query. So you can see from this one query, I retrieved data from 4 tables. So it becomes very easy when we write a query with the help of CTE. I hope now CTE is little bit clear. Now let's see how we use practically when solve any question. So here I have a question. Find the average number of orders by customer ID. So I write in select statement customer ID, then for total orders count all and give alias total orders from orders table and group by customer ID. After run this query, we have total orders by customer ID, but what we need is average number of orders by customer ID. So we will close this query in parenthesis and then write CTE. I am naming it orders count, then alias, and this outer query select customer ID as average number of total orders from order count and group by customer ID. Let's run this query. So we have average number of orders by customer ID. So this is how we use CTE in real world scenarios. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more data analytics content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.